Hey guys, Big 8L here, and today we're going to have a game between Gengar or Gazorp, the red Protoss in the bottom left, and TheCynic, the blue Terran in the top right. Um, I'm gonna start casting other people's games if they're really good. So if you have a crazy game that you want someone to cast, I'll do it. Do it for free. Just send me the link to your replay in the comments or something. We might set up a better system than that. Make like an email or something. But for the time being, if you want me to do yours, just put it in the comments. And we'll get into this game as it is a pretty standard one at the beginning, looks like. Just a barracks and gateway on either side by the ramp into a gas. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, so I would like to do some more games that aren't my own. That way I'm a little more surprised as to what's going on. And yeah, it's just more fun. But either way, we're going to have our blue Terran going across the map and scouting with an SUV, see what's going on. Then going into Reaper first. Very cool. It's like a Reaper expand. I was just throwing down the knack. Of course. A little oversaturated here. Didn't forget the second pylon. Amazing. Really mind-blowing stuff. Didn't forget the second depot. Wow. We're not dealing with gold leakers here. They remembered their second thing. Harder than you would think, honestly. This Reaper comes across the map. Let's see what he's going to get up to. His jetpack shenaniganry. Looks like he has been told to go up the cliff, do a little roundabout, see what he can see. Stalker comes out to meet him immediately. But as the Stalker, even with his dainty little legs, he is not quite fast enough to catch this jetpack man. He escapes with one shot left. Not even close, baby. Factory. Factors. Oh, that is the upgrades tab. I need the production tab. So I can talk about random shit and y'all still know what's going on. This Reaper goes in for another run around and gets met in the same spot, which probably wasn't the best idea, but gets met by the Stalker and just barely dies out of vision of the Twilight. Yeah, didn't see the Twilight. So that Reaper kind of just died to learn that there was another gate planted down. Not super ideal, but, it happens. Going to the full 1-1-1. It's looking like a Widowmine drop with some Marines. Pretty good stuff. Going to be going charge first. Now, I've talked to Gengar about this before, about how everyone knows you're kind of supposed to go blink first because you have all these stalkers that you need to make in the early game anyway, and you can just get a bunch of use out of them. But see, stalkers are hard to use, and he recognizes that, and I stubbornly try not to and still use blink. But really, you just go charge first, and as long as you have charge out by the time they attack, you should be fine. Like, you just have a couple gates, you have charge, you just get a shit ton of charge slots, and you can stop whatever early bullshit they're doing. Because most Terrans won't go into late game, willingly at least. They'll get dragged kicking and screaming because their 2-base tank push didn't work. So this hallucinated Phoenix almost dies to a bunker, gets in, sees literally everything. Beautiful scout. I think it flew by this, but he might not have seen it since it wasn't in the base. Probably wasn't paying attention yet. But amazing. Full scout of the base. This would mine drop. It's just meandering across the map as it does. Double forge. Now the Widowmine drop comes in. Kind of a late pull on the probes, but yeah, in time to get away with a lot of them, at least. That's going to be 7 probes. Pretty good. I mean, he got out with 2 of the 3 Widow Mines and the medevac not damaged at all, so, you know, that is a solid first Widow Mine drop. If he can... Gengar can defend from any more, you know, it won't be too bad. 7's like good, but not insane. Oh, comes back in, drops 2 more. Oh, it fires like after it's dead. That mine was bullshit. That thing was totally dead when it fired. Oh, and the medevac gets out with a mine and gets a total of 15 kills for 2 mines dead. Oh man, that's a brutal trade right there. Damn. Alright. Well, let's keep going then. Looks like we're going double upgrade Colossus. Okay. Okay. Versus going up to 5 racks. No upgrades yet, but we've got a Raven. Luckily for him, he is in fact going up against Colossus, so this Raven's going to be very nice. Another hallucinated Phoenix. This one's definitely going to die to the bunker, right? Oh yeah. And a turret? Not a chance. Siege Tank and Raven just casually hanging out in the most expensive units he has. Medevac should probably go home at some point. Might have been forgotten. Okay, we're starting up +1 finally. That's good. Combat Shields is almost done. Do we have Stim? Stim is already done. That's definitely the most important part. Pumping out Marines. No add-ons on these. I guess he's probably a 2-base attack like most Marine tank bushes are, so just needed some more production. Didn't have the time to throw in all the add-ons. Billy Bob the Zealot dies to tell him that the whole fucking armada of Terran is coming. How do we hold here? This isn't looking like he's got enough units, right? 9 Zealots, 7... 2 Colossi are nice. 2 Colossi are definitely a force multiplier against all these Marines. Just fucking running into tanks. Oh, and then both of the Colossi get interference matrixed. Oh, that was not good. Okay. Okay, he doesn't jump on him though, because he's working off the siege tanks, so he's just gonna take all that and then pull back. It's probably a good idea. With the 2 Colossus back up again, it's gonna be hard to continue on. I don't know about this though. Going across the whole map with 5 units, that sounds bold. It's gonna the recall. Oh, does it get out? No. Yeah, I thought that was a bit of a late recall. He saves one of them though. It was definitely still worth it because they were both fucked if he didn't do that. Let's see what we're going. We're going for another Robo. Double Robo Colossus is always good. Charge. Meanwhile, over here, we're pumping out the Vikings to deal with those Colossus. Bit of a... I mean, the army gap isn't insane. Well, as I say that, it goes to like 30. Yeah, no, this isn't looking great for our Protoss here. He is down 50 supply. You know, he is up a base. I mean, ish. Not really. Same number of bases, because that's just not on the same spot. Going up to 8 racks. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't know about running here. I feel like you don't need to run. I mean, I guess Colossus are scary. But you've got a Raven. Like, with 1 interference matrix, you can totally kill that whole army with this. Well, whatever. Didn't happen. Protoss army's just gonna keep chilling here. See if we can pick off stragglers. Oh, the surround. That's smart. That's very smart. Okay. Yeah, you could probably win in a head-on engagement, but you could definitely win with this around. Oh, but now we've got some High Templar for feedback. Got an Immortal in here now. Longer he delays out here sieging like this, the more robo units we're gonna have in this army. Zealots just keep on coming. Tank doing good damage to the Zealots for sure. Oh, this is bad now with no Zealots left. Oh, and the whole army gets wiped. So many Vikings in the air. Disruptor's gonna be able to ward off the Marauders, but with just Marauder Viking tank, this is when you really want some Zealots. Yeah, Zealots are getting back in here. Vikings hit the deck, and the push continues. Vikings not known for their combat efficiency on the deck, mostly known for their capability of doing it at all. Wow, Billy Bob charges 5 fucking Vikings, and it's fine. Totally chilling afterward. Wow, Protoss shields regenerate so fast. They regenerate like 5 times as fast as in Brood War. Been playing Brood War recently? So slow. It's ridiculous. Alright, winding up for another one with some more charge lots. I don't know what's going on. He's still got a 50 supply lead. I guess half of it's in workers, though. Man, he's got so much money. 100 SCV Terran? Jesus. Right, just trying to add that complexity back. We got 1 Colossus. Going for an Immortal. Essentially, it's just been Zealots alone killing everything. Though the Colossus probably do hope to save this base, it is not going to work. Although, I think he'll be able to clear this army. Yeah, with all that so far back and in the orange, he's just going to be able to kill everything. Okay. The army holds for now. Quick recall of a couple stalkers to deal with this Marauder tank drop. Never seen that. I mean, yeah, that's just like a job for like 2 Zealots. But whatever, made it happen. Tanks out in the open. Yeah, it's a lot of bio. I probably would have jumped on that and just lost all my shit. Oh, Storm's done now. Okay, I see why we're out here. I thought this just didn't seem like an army that could attack, but, you know, Storm is a magical thing. Besides the fact that it's a spell, it's also just really good. Wow, he really just walked up here with Storm and, like, 10 other units and won that fight. That is crazy. Archon has to turn to... Oh, Archons before Ghosts. That Archon is actually very strong right now. No, the armor upgrades aren't going to do much for it, but +2 Archon before EMP, that is a scary thing in PvT. Wow, yeah, he just comes over here and totally sacks ransacks the 3rd. I mean, the Terran really doesn't even have any army right now, because he's got 101 SCVs. I guess the army, the supply gap was a little bit deceiving due to that. Man, but you're gonna still have to play. You're still gonna have to be more efficient as the Protoss to win here. Like, this base is what really needs to die. The planetary, that's an even harder spot to hold. Because holding this in the late game is gonna be like nothing. Okay, come back in just to clear out all the gases and everything. Now this is questionable. You're about to get sandwiched between a fucking planetary and an army, which is never great. Oh, the storm is beautiful. Oh my god, the storms are just awful to behold. And that everything dies over here. All right, yeah, that was enough Zealots. If there's not an army attacking you, the storm's definitely dealt with. Wow. All right, and he's just gonna fucking shove on in there again. I mean, shit, 2 tanks on the high ground? Fuck it. Obliterates half the army with a disruptor shot. Is finally thinking after like 10 tank shots, maybe we shouldn't stand over there, but I mean, still, he could probably just push up the ramp at this point. That Archon's taking up all the shots. Still wouldn't be a good idea, but he might have been able to do it. With all these bio reinforcements, I think he might finally get pushed off, but that was an incredible attack. Took out the 3rd and the 4th. Shot him back down by 50 SCVs. Oh, yeah. 60. Oh, man, that's crazy. Okay, so it's back to 3 base versus 3 base. Okay. And now we're in a much more, at least what seems, while you look at the supply, to be a much more reasonable situation. I don't know. That attack, like, just really didn't seem like it should work, and then Storm just does terrible things to clumped bio. It's really crazy. Adding a bunch more Archons in here. Do we have ghosts yet? Still no ghosts, so these Archons are just madness against this. Especially if they had the shield upgrades. If they had shield upgrades, the Marines wouldn't do anything to them, and they would just be like one-shotting them. Do they one-shot them with +3? They totally do. They totally do one-shot Marines. Oh, not with combat shield though. Now, you do want your Zealots to fight with the Archons. It's normally helpful, but despite all of the Archons dying, it still seems as though the Charge Lot and this Immortal are going to kill everything over here. Still very close. Oh, SCVs are getting transferred over to that base, so that is unfortunate. Yeah, that is a lot. That's a lot of Zealots to run into, Mr. SCVs. Yep, none of you are making it out of that trip alive. That's gonna be a cool another 11 SCVs. Comes out to fight. Just not enough. Oh, actually, there's still units under here. And this is an army that is half Templar that just got stormed. Nice little split here to avoid the catastrophic storms of earlier, but now there's a lot of Templar, so we just keep doing it. Man, this is... Storms are just brutal. I definitely feel like neither of them should be fighting here, but they just keep going. I mean, with the Zealots back, you've got the momentum for sure. Oh yeah, with 10 more Zealots, almost anything that wasn't supposed to be a fight can be a good one. Oh, okay, so Zealots get a little distracted by the SCVs, but do kill another 15 of them in that time. Probably still worth it, yeah. The War Prism's right here, that's why there's such a quick reinforce. Got an Observer chilling right there. The slow drip of Templar. These Templar do not have Storm yet, though, so... Yep, pull out. The Archon does survive. Very cool. The Warp Prism... It gets tickled. Gets tickled, but it pulls out just in time. Very cool. I mean, he's got more supply, but still, it doesn't have as much army, so... Spio's gonna run in and try and snipe the Immortal. Oh, the Immortal gets pulled back. Any amount of Storm would be really sick right now. Got another 15 seconds before it comes up. Doom drops straight into the main. Possibly stopping this very important Colossus from popping. Immediately targets down the Hot Templar. gets out. That was good. It's actually very good. That Colossus would have been a huge issue. Now, I don't know about playing Ring Around the Rosie forever here, though. Yeah, you're still about to have to fight the army. I would probably have... I don't know. I'm not good at dropping with Terran. Oh, but that army did definitely get cleared up. This is not a planetary. These are all orbitals. Ooh, that doesn't seem great. But we've got a lot of Marines here. This is a lot of fucking Marines. This is easily like 50 Marines right here. Oh, yeah, like 47 Marines. Yep, don't think these 3 charge lots are going to take all of those on, but they can easily take on this undefended mineral line with all those juicy mules. Are you going to have an F2 to deal with those 3 guys? Hell yeah, we are. Oh, eat them up, boys. 50 Marines to come, and they don't even deal with them. And we're out. Normally you want to sacrifice one of the low health ones, but yeah, the idea was there. We still saved 2 of them. Do that little thing to distract the army so the rest of them can get away. So we got 3-3. No shield upgrades going. Would really like to see that, especially with all the Archons and Templar he's making. Also, just, like, at some point, once shields isn't that expensive to you, it's good for everything. So, like, you should get it. Gonna just slam into this space again. Looks like the enemy army has the same idea of going over here. Oh, that's a lot of bio. I don't know if this can really fight it. I mean, he's gonna need some more miraculous storms. Ooh, that was not the recall. Oh, but he just does it anyway. Oh, that looked like such a terrible recall. I mean, he had like an arc around him of bio, and he just recalls and storms the arc. Wow. Fucking wow. The 1 Archon is left to kill everything left over here. Oh my god. I can't believe how well that recall went off. That looked like such a terrible recall, and he just was like, ah, it's fine. Storm. Everything's dead. The Colossus flank was really nice, too. Wow. Okay. We are... Looks like we're approaching the end, based off of the replay, and the fact that our Protoss hero finally is the one with the 50 supply lead after all game. Comes in. All the libs die before they do anything, or you just, you know, move out of the... Yeah, fuck them. Just ignore them. Yeah, there you go. Masterfully outplayed the libs there. It's over. Wow. That was game. Storm, dude. Storm is the MVP for that game, for sure. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed. Love y'all. Bye.